In Columbia Pictures' new sci-fi thriller, Gattaca, we get a frightening look at the not-too-distant future with Irene, played by Uma Thurman. She is one of the designer humans, but was somehow born with one minor flaw and becomes obsessed by it.
She doesn't have the laundry list of...
What he embodies is someone who refuses to accept their limitations and thwarts them constantly, and has the courage and the audacity to do so. And she is someone who transforms during the piece, but who instead is completely daunted by every piece of limitation that is sent her way.
And it quickly captivated everyone involved in the project.
The elegance and beauty of Andrew's writing just jumped out at me, and it wasn't even initially necessarily something I would do. It just kept coming back, and I met with him just to meet with him, and we talked about the piece and the world that he created in it. Was so fascinating that it's kind of sped on from there. He doesn't look offended if a line doesn't play. He doesn't look terrified if a choice totally contrary to his own is presented to him and works. He's very free that way and creative, and one of the happiest directors I've ever worked for. It's kind of thrilling because there's the three of us, you know, the punks, and then the rest of the cast, you know, the most extraordinary people. You know, the list goes on in every part.
They not only liked the project, they also liked each other, on sets and off. Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman have been romantically linked for several months now, ever since they began filming Gattaca.
Story about the triumph of the human spirit and the triumph of the will. It's simply about, if things keep going scientifically as they go, what might this world be like? And it's, you know, the main theory, you know, of the piece has to do with the conquering of the human gene, and that man starts to recreate man to solve man's fundamental problem, which is, you know, why are we such animals, and why do we cause all this trouble and have wars and kill? Of course, conquering the gene doesn't really take any of the problems of human nature away whatsoever to ensure that this is a really fun, you know, and seriously interesting thing to imagine. And that's kind of what the film sets out to do, is imagine when a drop of your perspiration can suggest that you are capable of committing crimes, incapable of holding down a job, incapable of